My name is Farhan. I work in the gaming industry as a technical artist. I started off lifting weights a couple of years ago, and I had great success in building strength and just improvement. But at some point, I plateaued. I was unable to get past a number. I believe the number I gave you was like 95 to 100 pounds for squatting. And I just didn't know what to do. I would go online, I would look at videos, I would try some of the stuff I would see, but I just had a lot of issues focusing on what to improve and how to improve. And when we talked about it, I didn't really have a set goal except finding a way to break through that plateau.
What kind of problems was that causing for you? How were you feeling about that?
I felt like my workouts were just becoming this routine almost, where I didn't have much motivation of improving. I was just doing the same thing over and over. And to me, it was like I wasn't seeing any benefits or gains from that. So it became discouraging, where sometimes I would stop lifting for a while, then pick it up again. And yeah, it wasn't something I could see myself doing for much longer, because I just couldn't see the improvement or the benefits.
Awesome. So can you take us through some of the frameworks you noticed during the process that really helped you to push through those plateaus?
Yeah, so the biggest things were the variety of weight exercises that you gave me. The first week, I remember focusing on triceps and the chest area, and those were areas that I had never even touched before. And as somebody who had no idea of what to tackle, this kind of direction really helped. And I remember just being incredibly sore the first couple of nights. And I was like, okay, yeah, these were areas that I never touched. And on top of that, I'd done a 5x5 pretty much entirely, that kind of structure before, but working with you ended up, or you started changing how many reps, how many sets I ended up lifting. And I felt like the combination of changing the focus each day on what muscle groups and the increased number of reps and sets really helped see improvement in areas that I never even thought about. But also when it came back to exercises we're more familiar with, I saw increased stamina, but also increased strength. I guess I broke all my personal records for squats, something actually the original problem I had was with squats. I think I ended up lifting more weights than I actually had ever had in my gym, my personal gym. So right now my personal record is 145, but that's only because I don't have any more weights. And I need to figure that one out myself. I had to buy some more, but that was cool to see. When it came to presses and other exercises too, I was lifting a lot more than I thought I could have been when I started, or even 5 months ago. I wasn't sure if I could do a press for 130, but I was able to do that. And yeah, it's been great, because I originally thought the road to getting to improvement would have been like, I wouldn't say killing myself, but really putting it all out. But it wasn't like that. It was actually a lot more pleasant and very manageable to do. That was the biggest surprise, is that I didn't really think about it or feel like I was being push myself to the limit every day over the course of a few weeks. And doing these personal records, it was pretty clear to see that. Yeah.
Would you say that's probably your biggest takeaway from the entire process?
Yeah, I don't think it has to be like some of those YouTube videos out there where they're just going, balls out every single day. And to me, I remember talking to you about this. I think the idea of doing this long term was more of a goal, for a personal goal, right? It's not, I don't want to do something that's get rich quick. I want something that I can maintain and do and see improvements. And yeah, I think this has definitely been an eye-opening experience.
What would you recommend for someone in a similar situation as you were in at the start of your journey?
I would say talk to somebody who's pretty knowledgeable or pretty experienced, because I wouldn't say there's a one-size-fits-all solution, right? So if you talk to somebody who, such as yourself, who does know more about all of this, you can probably get better results and better guidance. And that's something I put off myself for a year. I did stuff on my own. And I saw improvement, but I would say the guidance has definitely showed and paid off, even in such a short amount of time.
I hope you enjoyed that video and you were excited, inspired, and motivated to take action steps towards your fitness journey and the goals you want to achieve. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do next. I want you to click the link attached to this post and book a free consultation call with me. During our consultation call, we'll discuss exactly why you're not seeing the results you want to see, and then we're going to lay out a plan and a path that will get you from where you are now to where you want to be as effectively as possible. Click the link, book the call, let's get it done. I'm excited to chat with you, and I'll talk to you soon.